The Clone Wars raged across the galaxy, but Obi-Wan Kenobi faced a different battle. During a meditation session, he experienced a troubling vision. He saw Anakin Skywalker consumed by anger, surrounded by fire and death. At the center of that vision stood Padmé Amidala. Obi-Wan did not believe Padmé was evil. He believed Anakin's fear of losing her was the true danger. For days, he struggled with what to do. Finally, he made a choice that weighed heavily on his heart. Meeting Padmé in secret, Obi-Wan revealed his fears. If Anakin continues down this path, everything could be lost. Padmé was shocked but listened carefully. Though she loved Anakin deeply, she also loved the Republic. Reluctantly, she agreed to leave Coruscant for a time under heavy protection. When Anakin returned from a mission and discovered she was gone, confusion quickly became panic. He searched everywhere, but found no answers. Then he learned Obi-Wan had spoken to Padmé before she disappeared. In that moment, suspicion entered Anakin's heart. And for the first time, he began to wonder if his closest friend had betrayed him. As Anakin stared into Coruscant's endless skyline, anger slowly replaced confusion. Far away, another figure watched the situation unfold with great interest. Chancellor Palpatine. Anakin refused to believe Padmé would leave without saying goodbye. Day after day, he demanded information from senators, Jedi, and military officers. No one could tell him where she had gone. Only one fact remained clear. Obi-Wan knew something. When Anakin finally confronted him, Obi-Wan remained calm. "I did what I believed was necessary." Those words only made things worse. Necessary? To Anakin, it sounded like an admission of guilt. Years of friendship suddenly felt uncertain. Every lesson about attachment now seemed like judgment. Every warning from Obi-Wan sounded like criticism. The anger growing inside him became impossible to ignore. Meanwhile, the war continued. Anakin led successful campaigns and defeated countless separatist forces, yet every victory felt empty. His thoughts always returned to Padmé. His dreams became darker as well. He saw visions of her calling for help from a distant world. He saw her surrounded by shadows. He saw her suffering while he remained powerless. The nightmares convinced him that time was running out. Obi-Wan urged patience. Anakin wanted action. Watching from the shadows, Chancellor Palpatine recognized the growing divide. Everything was unfolding exactly as he hoped. The bond between master and apprentice was weakening. And soon, it might break completely. As another nightmare ended, Anakin awoke in fear. Across the city, Palpatine prepared to offer the answers Anakin desperately wanted. Far from Coruscant, Padmé lived under heavy security on a remote world chosen by Obi-Wan. Every day felt longer than the last. She missed Anakin terribly. Part of her wanted to leave immediately and return to him. Yet Obi-Wan's warning remained in her mind. What if he was right? What if Anakin's fear truly was becoming dangerous? Padmé spent her days following reports from the Senate and the war front. Again and again, she heard stories of Anakin's courage and heroism. But she also heard troubling rumors. Some commanders spoke of his growing aggression. Others described moments when his anger frightened even experienced soldiers. The reports worried her. Still, she could not simply abandon him. Late one evening, she recorded a private message. In it, she explained why she had left and begged Anakin to trust Obi-Wan. Before sending it, however, she hesitated. Would the message calm him, or would it push him further away? As she struggled with the decision, events elsewhere accelerated. Palpatine had already begun speaking privately with Anakin more often than ever before. Each conversation planted new doubts. Each meeting increased the distance between Anakin and the Jedi. Padmé finally reached for the transmission controls. At that same moment, Palpatine prepared to reveal a secret that would change everything. With Padmé gone and his trust in Obi-Wan shattered, Anakin becomes increasingly isolated. Palpatine takes advantage of that loneliness, presenting himself as the only person who truly understands Anakin's pain. the Sith Lord begins guiding him toward a dangerous path. Anakin found himself spending more time in the Chancellor's office than in the Jedi Temple. Palpatine always seemed ready to listen when nobody else would. The Chancellor spoke softly and carefully. He never criticized Anakin. He never questioned his feelings. Instead, he encouraged them. "You have suffered greatly, my boy," Palpatine said. "Few can understand the burden you carry." Those words reached Anakin in a way the Jedi never could. Soon, Palpatine began sharing stories about ancient Force users who possessed incredible abilities. Some could sense distant events, others could prevent death itself. The idea immediately captured Anakin's attention. His nightmares about Padmé had become worse. Now he saw her surrounded by darkness and danger. Every vision filled him with fear. Palpatine noticed. "The Jedi fear knowledge," he whispered, "but knowledge can save those we love." The seed was planted. Anakin began questioning everything he had once believed. Then a message finally arrived from Padmé. She begged him to trust Obi-Wan. But instead of comforting him, the message convinced him they were working together. His fear became anger. His anger became resentment. As Anakin deleted Padmé's message, Palpatine revealed a shocking truth. He claimed to know exactly where she was hidden. Obi-Wan had spent months investigating strange connections throughout the war. Piece by piece, the truth emerged. Separatist movements, political decisions, military deployments. Far too many events seemed to benefit Chancellor Palpatine. The pattern was impossible to ignore. Then Obi-Wan discovered something even worse. Ancient records linked several mysterious figures to Sith teachings long believed extinct. The evidence pointed toward a terrifying conclusion. Palpatine was not merely corrupt. He was a Sith Lord. Immediately, Obi-Wan brought his findings before the Jedi Council. The room fell silent. If the accusation was true, the Republic itself stood on the edge of disaster. A plan was quickly formed to arrest the Chancellor. But Obi-Wan feared another problem. Anakin. The young Jedi had grown dangerously close to Palpatine. If they moved against the Chancellor, Anakin might refuse to believe them. Determined to save his friend, Obi-Wan searched for him first. Unfortunately, Palpatine was already one step ahead. The Sith Lord revealed his true identity directly to Anakin. Instead of denying the accusation, he embraced it. And then he offered Anakin something irresistible: the chance to protect Padmé forever. Standing in the Chancellor's office, Anakin faced the greatest decision of his life as Palpatine extended his hand toward him. Obi-Wan arrived just as tensions reached their breaking point. The Jedi Masters had moved to arrest Palpatine. Lightsabers ignited. The battle began. During the chaos, Anakin chose to stand beside the Chancellor. To Obi-Wan, the sight was heartbreaking. "Anakin, listen to me," he pleaded. But Anakin's trust was gone. "You took Padmé from me." The words echoed through the chamber. Years of friendship shattered in seconds. Palpatine watched with satisfaction as anger consumed the young Jedi. Obi-Wan refused to fight. Again and again, he tried to reason with Anakin. Yet every attempt only fueled his rage. Their duel carried them through halls, balconies, and landing platforms overlooking Coruscant. Blue lightsabers clashed against each other in a storm of emotion. Neither wanted this battle, but neither could walk away. As the fight continued, memories flooded their minds. Training on distant worlds, victories during the Clone Wars, the bond they once shared. For a brief moment, Anakin hesitated. Then Palpatine's voice cut through the confusion. "Finish him." The hesitation vanished. Anakin raised his blade for a final strike. Suddenly, a familiar voice called his name from behind. Padmé had sensed disaster approaching. Ignoring every warning, she left her secure refuge and rushed back to Coruscant. What she found was chaos. Jedi and clone forces were turning against one another. The Senate was gripped by fear. Rumors of treason spread across the capital. At the center of it all stood Anakin. Padmé arrived just as he prepared to strike Obi-Wan down. "Anakin, stop." Her voice froze the battlefield. For the first time in months, Anakin saw her standing before him. The anger inside him weakened. Padmé stepped forward carefully. She told him the truth. Obi-Wan had never acted out of jealousy or betrayal. Everything had been done to protect him. She admitted that leaving had been her choice. The revelation hit Anakin like a shockwave. Suddenly, years of trust and friendship returned to his mind. For the first time, he began questioning Palpatine's influence. The Sith Lord immediately sensed danger. Lightning exploded from his hands. The attack was aimed directly at Padmé. Without thinking, Anakin leaped forward and blocked it. The decision changed everything. At that moment, he finally understood who truly cared about him. Palpatine's eyes burned with fury. Realizing control was slipping away, he unleashed the full power of the dark side. Dark side energy tore through the chamber. Palpatine attacked with overwhelming power. Obi-Wan and Anakin stood side by side once more. For the first time in months, they fought together instead of against each other. The battle shook the building. Lightning crashed across walls. Lightsabers flashed through clouds of smoke. Palpatine remained incredibly dangerous. Yet something had changed. Anakin was no longer fighting from fear. He was fighting to protect others. The difference made him stronger than ever. As the duel reached its peak, Palpatine made one final offer. "Join me, and you can still save everything you love." The temptation remained powerful, but Anakin finally understood the trap. Every promise, every lie, every manipulation, all of it had been designed to turn him against those who cared for him. Slowly, he lowered his blade. Then he made his choice. "I choose my family. I choose my friends. I choose the light." Together, Obi-Wan and Anakin overwhelmed the Sith Lord. Palpatine's reign ended before the Empire could ever rise. The Republic survived. The Jedi Order endured. And although many scars remained, Anakin Skywalker finally began the journey toward becoming the hero he was always meant to be. In this new timeline, the galaxy entered an uncertain future, but for the first time, that future was built on hope rather than fear.